Why did Jungkook BTS, the globally celebrated golden magne, leave the military headquarters alone and in tears? What led him to seek solace in his father's arms after a high-stakes meeting with senior officials? The answer lies in a moment so poignant, it left fans and onlookers speechless. A testament to the immense pressures he faces, even as a star adored by millions. Under the dim, subdued lights of the military base, Jungkook emerged from the headquarters after hours of tense discussions with senior military officials. Clad in his standard military attire, he carried an air of quiet dignity, but those closest to him could sense the heavy burden he bore. The meeting was rumored to revolve around recent allegations and controversies surrounding his time in service, a matter that had dominated headlines and sparked heated debates among fans and media alike. Standing just outside the headquarters was Jungkook's father, a figure of quiet strength who had been a steady support in his son's life. The moment Jungkook saw him, the walls he had built throughout the day began to crumble. Walking towards his father with trembling steps, Jungkook finally let go of the stoic demeanor he had held onto, collapsing into his father's arms in an embrace that spoke volumes. Tears streamed down his face as he clung to the man who had always been his anchor. This raw, unfiltered display of emotion caught the attention of those nearby. Jungkook's vulnerability in that moment starkly contrasted with the image of the unyielding superstar that fans were accustomed to seeing. Observers could only wonder what had transpired during that meeting to leave him so shaken. Earlier that day, rumors had circulated about the nature of the meeting between Jungkook and military officials. Some speculated it was a follow-up to the bullying allegations that had recently plagued his time in service. Others believed it was about enforcing new standards or protocols to ensure no similar incidents would occur in the future. Whatever the agenda, it was clear that the meeting was no ordinary discussion. It carried the weight of a young man's reputation and the broader implications for the military institution itself. Witnesses described Jungkook entering the headquarters with his characteristic composure, his face unreadable. However, as hours ticked by, the tension outside the building grew. Reporters and fans who had gathered nearby waited with bated breath, hoping to catch a glimpse of him and discern any clues about the outcome of the discussions. When Jungkook finally emerged, he was alone, a stark departure from the usual entourage or team members who often accompanied him. The solitary figure walking towards his father painted a striking picture. Military insiders later revealed that the meeting had concluded with senior officials pledging decisive action to address the issues Jungkook had raised. However, the emotional toll of recounting personal experiences and confronting systemic challenges had clearly taken a heavy toll on him. For Jungkook, who has always worn his heart on his sleeve, the weight of the situation seemed unbearable. His tears as he embraced his father were a culmination of pent-up emotions, relief, frustration, and perhaps even a sense of catharsis. The bond between Jungkook and his father has always been a cornerstone of his personal narrative. Despite his global fame and grueling schedule, Jungkook has often spoken about the grounding influence his family provides. That evening, his father's presence served as a reminder that no matter how heavy the burdens he carried, he was not alone. The emotional embrace between father and son was captured by a few onlookers, and within hours, the images and videos went viral. Fans around the world reacted with an outpouring of love and support, flooding social media with messages of encouragement. Hashtags like #StayStrongJungkook and #ProudOfYouJungkook trended globally as ARMY rallied behind their beloved idol. While the specifics of the military's promised actions remain undisclosed, sources close to the case have hinted at sweeping reforms aimed at preventing similar incidents in the future. Jungkook's willingness to address these issues head-on has not only highlighted his personal resilience, but also shed light on the broader challenges faced by individuals in the military. For fans, Jungkook's emotional moment with his father served as a powerful reminder of his humanity. Behind the glitz and glamour of his career lies a young man who continues to navigate the complexities of life with grace and courage. In a heartfelt statement released the following day, Jungkook addressed the incident with characteristic humility. "Yesterday was one of the most challenging days of my life, but also one of the most important. I am grateful for the support of my family, my fans, and the officials who listen to my concerns. This journey has been difficult, but I believe it is a step towards creating a better environment for everyone." His words resonated deeply with fans, who admired his transparency and strength. Many took to social media to share their own stories of perseverance and overcoming adversity, further solidifying the bond between Jungkook and his global fanbase. As the military takes steps to address the issues raised, and as Jungkook continues his journey both as a soldier and an artist, one thing is clear. His actions have sparked a dialogue that extends far beyond his personal experiences. His willingness to confront challenges head-on has inspired countless others to do the same, proving once again why he remains an enduring icon of strength and resilience. In the end, the image of Jungkook embracing his father in the fading light of that evening will remain etched in the hearts of fans, a poignant reminder of the power of love, family, and the unyielding human spirit. The scene was almost too raw to describe. Jungkook, standing at the gates of the military base, tears streaming down his face as he fell into his father's embrace. The young global superstar, known for his unshakable charisma and confidence, now appeared vulnerable and deeply human. The emotional weight of the moment was palpable, leaving witnesses in stunned silence. What had transpired in that meeting with military officials to bring Jungkook to this point? What actions were decided that could push someone like him, who has faced unimaginable pressures throughout his career, to tears? It all began with the rumors. Whispers had circulated about an intense discussion between Jungkook and senior military leaders regarding issues that had arisen during his service. Speculation was rife. Was he being disciplined? Was he addressing systemic problems within the military? The truth was far more complex and carried implications that extended far beyond Jungkook himself. Inside the austere walls of the military headquarters, Jungkook had faced a room of decorated officials, presenting his concerns with unwavering determination. The meeting was closed to the public, but those privy to its proceedings described a tense and emotionally charged atmosphere. Jungkook's eloquence and resolve were evident, but so too was the toll the ordeal had taken on him. He spoke not only for himself but for others who might have faced similar struggles. His words were measured yet impassioned, highlighting his rare ability to balance vulnerability with strength. When he emerged from the meeting, Jungkook appeared alone, the weight of the discussions etched on his face. The sight of his father waiting for him seemed to unlock a flood of emotion he had held back for hours. In that moment, the walls came down. He embraced his father tightly, tears of relief and exhaustion mingling as he found solace in the arms of the man who had always been his steadfast supporter. It was an image that would later circulate worldwide, capturing the hearts of millions.